We congratulate newly inducted Hall of Famers Tom Glavine, Bobby Cox, Tony La Russa, and Joe Torre. And we also will show you a couple others. The White Sox very own Frank Thomas, and a guy who spent half his career with the Cubs, the fabulous Greg Maddux. And then we'll also talk to the current Paul Konerko and the guy who's trying to be the closer, Ronald Belisario, this week. Check out my website, benkowski.com, for my weekly article and up-to-the-minute trivia sites. It's the 25th year of the Lansing Floral Sports Spotlight. Flowers for every imaginable occasion at Lansing Floral Shop. Call them at 708-474-1212. They deliver. You've got to get to the Cove for my trivia game, Wednesday, August 13th at 8 p.m. Great people, great game. Easy to reach, 1750 East 55th Street in Hyde Park. I'll see you at the Cove, August 13th. Be there. Wax On, Wax Off, a great salon and spa for men's haircuts and women too. 1044 West Taylor Street. I go there, you should too. With a 30-year Southwest Side tradition, Huck Finn is open 24 hours to serve you with great breakfasts like the Becky Thatcher, soups, great lunches, 1/3 pound burgers, clubs, and much more. Dinners from seafood to steaks to pasta, great donuts, and ice creams. With 3 locations at Archer and Damon, 67th and Pulaski, and 105th and Cicero. Stop in today. You know Huck Finn is open. T-Wax Company has real estate investments. You can buy Chicagoland properties and make some money. Profit opportunity since 1985. Call my friend Mr. Thomas at 773-456-3057. Real estate investments make money. Call Mr. Thomas. Union Park Bar and Grill. Open at 11 a.m. daily at Jackson and Racine. Huge full bar, tons of screens, great sandwiches and appetizers. Great staff, they have their own parking lot, daily specials, always fun. Every time I go there, it's great. Union Park Bar and Grill. Lisa Davis Insurance and Tax Services at 10702 Southwestern Avenue, specializing in rollovers, tax recovery, tax resolution, auto, home, life, business insurance. Call them at 773-873-8977. They'll help you with your federal insurance plan. Lisa Davis. Wax On, Wax Off, a great salon and spa. I go there, you should too. Call them at 312-226-1473. Men's cuts, women head to toe, nails, 1044 West Taylor Street in Chicago. And they even have great hours, open each day at 10 a.m. Welcome to another edition of the Spotlight. And nothing cooler than Frank Thomas and his highly emotional speech. And he starts by talking about Herman Schneider, the trainer.
Herm Schneider, I thank you for all the overtime you put in with me, my friend. 16 years of TLC. Hermie, thanks, my man. You gave me the best professional career in and out, year in and year out. I'm so appreciative of you. Mark Anderson, Brian Ball, Larry Davis, Steve Soupy Sells, Walt Horton, George Poulos, my main man George Poulos, Dave Abraham, Scott DeKal, Amy George, and Tim Soder. I thank all of you for your help along the way. Just like I said, special thanks to my clubhouse managers. I know they never get any love. Clubhouse managers, PR managers, traveling secretaries. The late Chicken Willie Thompson, Benny Fresho, Gabe Morrell, Steve Vucinich, Jeff Ross, Scott Reifert, Jay Steinhaus, Glenn Rosenbaum, Mickey Morabito, Mike Shaw. I thank you all for taking care of me. You all were great at what you do. Thanks for all the love. I want to have a special thanks to all my doctors. I couldn't include all of you today, but a few of you, I have to say, thanks again. James Boscarden, Dr. Price, Lowell Wild Sr., and Dr. Elliot Swartz. I know Elliot is here. Thank you for what you did for me in Oakland. You're a friend and a buddy. But I have to say one special thank you to Dr. Richard Ferkel. Yes, Dr. Ferkel is here. You repaired my navicular fracture when everyone said I was done. I was sitting at 452 home runs, and you looked at me and said, I'm going to get you back on the field. You never doubted putting me back there, and you helped me finish my career. And getting to Cooperstown, Dr. Ferkel also said, I never thought it would happen, but I thank you. You meant so much to me, and you mean more to me now today as a friend. Thank you, Dr. Ferkel. You know, getting here was a reflection of my teammates. You can't win any game without teammates, and I had the best of them, over 850 of them in my time. Getting here was a serious reflection of their talents. I don't have all day here. I only have 10 minutes. I might be over, and I'm sorry. I'm an emotional guy because I wear my heart on my sleeve. So I'm going to give my guys a verbal montage. Please bear with me. One Dog, Rock, Grayback, RV, Ozzy, Joey, Pudge, Carco, Psycho Lines, Bo, Ellis, Blackjack, The Deacon, Sugar Ray, Alex, Wilson, Beret, Roberto, Thiggy, James Baldwin, Billy Bob, Burley, Hot Rod. Thanks for the program, Hot Rod. Devo, Maglio, Carlos, Roe, Jermaine Dye, he's here today. Along with Aaron Rowan. Ivan, Phil, Paulie, Creedy, Uribe, Charles Johnson, Sandy, T. Phillips, Harold, Melito, Howery, Folk, Mike Jackson, Flash, Kenny Sandy, AJ, Robbie, McElroy, Marulo, Spanky, Julio, Willie Chill, Singleton, Mouton, Davey, El Duque, Fordyce, Leifer, G. Bell, C. Everett, Danny Pasqua, DJ, McCaskill, Paul Huff, Valentin, Abbott, Dibble Rags, Cammy Cam, John Kruk, Sirocco, McGrain, Freeman, Cruder, Norton, Tartable, D. Lou, Scott Air, Navarro, Bradford, Castillo, Mark Johnson, Garland, Lowe, Eldred, Graffinino, Marte, Bartolo, Kotz, Glover, Loiza, Contreras, Freddie, Palik, I know it's long, I'm sorry, Jinx, League, B.A., Pasetnik, Blanton, Kiko, Duke, Godin, Harden, Heron, Kase, the late Joe Kennedy. He left us too soon, special friend of mine. Sarlus, Houston, Zito, Kendall, Mel Hughes, Swisher, Shabby, Crosby, Ellis, DJ, Scooter Rowe, Milton Kilty, Jay Payton, Doc Halliday, Accardo, AJ Downsy, Frazier, Rios, Casey, League, McGowan, Mark, and BJ Towers, A. Hill, Vernon, Johnny Mack, Lindo, Reed, Raja, and Big Red. Yeah, it was real. You guys are my family away from home. I miss all of you. I'm glad to have known all of you. I'm sorry I couldn't name the rest of you guys. I'll probably be getting hit on the back of the head right now from the guys in the back. But I thank you, man. In closing, I would like to say thank you to the city of Chicago. You guys made the Big Hurt who he was in the greatest sports town in America. I know I'm biased, but I thoroughly enjoyed every moment playing for you all. I thank you from the bottom of my heart. Oakland and Toronto, I thank you for great fan bases, also for making me feel at home. It was short-lived, but I appreciate the love from both of your great cities. To all you kids out there, just remember one thing from today. There's no shortcuts to success. Hard work, dedication, commitment. Stay true to who you are. God bless you all, and I thank you.
And he, of course, thanked Walt Riniak, his hitting coach, tremendously. Nice job, Frank. You got to get to Lindy's Gerties. 110th and Kedzie in Chicago. Burgers, hot dog, salads, chicken steak, kids menu. And it's certainly the time of year for shakes, floats, soft serve. They have all kinds of ice cream at Lindy's Gerties. So get over there to 110th and Kedzie. You'll be glad you did. You've got to get to Lansing Floral Shop. Open at 8 a.m. daily. Besides a great array of live flowers, they have custom silks, Bridgewater candles. They want you to plan your parties early at a wide delivery area. They're located at 3420 Ridge Road in Lansing, or you can call 708-474-1212. Weddings, funerals, birthdays, anniversaries, and guys, try the No Reason flower. Believe me, it works. Lansing Floral Shop. Give them a call, 708-474-1212. You've got to get to the Cove for my trivia game, Wednesday, August 13th at 8 p.m. Great people, great game at 1750 East 55th Street. So get over to the Cove, have a couple of brewskis, play some trivia. You'll have fun. August 13th at 8. Cornelio's Mobile Auto Glass. They come to you. You call them at 773-908-6081. Lowest prices, new and used. Open Monday through Saturday, 9 a.m. to 6 p.m. They'll do your windshield, back window, or sides. They did a great job for me. They'll do a great job for you, and you'll be amazed at how quickly they come in and finish it up. Cornelio's Mobile Auto Glass.
Nuevo Leon, for the best Mexican cuisine since 1962. Serving every day from 7 a.m. to midnight. Conveniently located 1515 West 18th Street, just a block east of Ashland in Chicago. Of course, they have breakfast, lunch, and dinner, and a wide range of menu items. Everything from steak, seafood, to breakfast, to chicken, pork, dine-in, carry-out, tacos, enchiladas, everything you can imagine, and great quality at Nuevo Leon, 1515 West 18th.
Greg Maddox came up at age 20. I interviewed him for radio, and then shortly thereafter for TV.
Don Zimmer made me realize there was a difference between winning and pitching just good enough to lose. After many failures in baseball, I met Harvey Dorfman. He taught me to focus on the things that only I could control. Those lessons spilled over into my personal life as well. I consider him to be one of the best coaches I've ever had. With the Cubs, I had the opportunity to play with Andre Dawson, Rick Sutcliffe, Ryan Sandberg, and two fine catchers, Damon Berryhill and Joe Girardi. The city of Chicago and all Cub fans were awesome, maybe the best in baseball. I was glad to be part of a division championship in '89. Although we didn't get to the World Series that year, playing all the home games at Wrigley Field were really special. With the help of Scott Boras, I moved on to Atlanta. I picked Atlanta because I finally wanted to get a World Series ring and start a family. All right, sorry Chicago, but yeah. My wife Kathy really stepped her game up then as we started our family. Our daughter Paige and my son Chase. While I was on the road or at the park all day, my mind was at ease knowing things are okay at home. I don't know how she was able to balance the kids going to schools in both Atlanta and Las Vegas, but she did an amazing job with that. After many near misses, we finally got our ring in '95. Which was great to share with our coaches, teammates, and the city of Atlanta. Bobby Cox, who I'm honored to be with on the dais today, led us to the promised land. Bobby taught us how to play winning baseball and enjoy our time away from the park. Thank God Dave Justice hit that big homer when he did, and Glad threw one more clutch game. No one wanted to win more than our pitching coach, Leo Mazzoni. He stressed that you needed to pitch your 200 innings and everything will take care of itself from there. The next 7 years were spent winning division titles, watching the kids grow up, watching John Smoltz' hairline recede. Smoltzy remains one of my all-time best teammates, and I hope he joins Glav and me in Cooperstown shortly. Javi Lopez, Eddie Perez, Charlie O'Brien, Paul Bacco were my catchers in Atlanta, and we used to get a nice chuckle when they get hit in the face by foul tips. I would like to thank my doctor, Joe Chandler, for making it easier for me to start every 5 days. I love Chicago so much the first time I played there that I was very grateful that Gary Hughes and Jim Hendry brought me back over to Chicago. That would give me a second chance to win there and maybe retire where it all started. But I wouldn't be a Cub if I couldn't handle a little heartache. And we missed the postseason by one game my first year back. I was thankful I got a chance to play for Dusty Baker and work with Larry Rothschild. I enjoyed throwing most of my games to Henry Blanco and Michael Barrett, and again, it was even funnier when they would get hit in the face. At the end, I spent time with the Dodgers and the Padres and was treated great in both places. I loved the California weather and being closer to Vegas. I enjoyed playing for both Joe Torre and Buddy Black, two great managers, and I learned more about throwing a changeup a better way from Darren Balsley. That was 24 years after first learning from Rick Kranitz. Just goes to show you that no matter how old you are, you're still looking to get better. People ask me why I have no Hall of Fame plaque, no logo, or why my Hall of Fame plaque has no logo. I spent 12 years in Chicago, 11 in Atlanta, and both places are very special to me. Without experiences in both cities, I would not be standing here today. On behalf of my family and all those I've mentioned, thank you for this incredible honor.
Smart guy, Greg Maddux. And we'll be back with more in the spotlight right after these important messages. We'll take it back to Chicago players active now.
With a 30-year Southwest Side tradition, Huck Finn is open 24 hours to serve you with great breakfasts like the Becky Thatcher, soups, great lunches, 1/3 pound burgers, clubs, and much more. Dinners from seafood to steaks to pasta, great donuts, and ice creams. With 3 locations at Archer and Damon, 67th and Pulaski, and 105th and Cicero. Stop in today. You know Huck Finn is open. Go play at Red Shoes Billiards, 12009 South Pulaski in Alsip, featuring 16 Brunswick Gold Crown pool tables, drop fluorescent lighting fixtures, and a fabulous grade of cloth. Call 708-388-3700.
And now video gaming is available at Red Shoes from open till close. And don't forget, the Illinois Lottery, too.
That's Red Shoe Billiards, 12009 South Pulaski.
Little Frank's Pizzeria and Bar. Easy to reach, 6353 West 79th Street. On Thursdays, $1.50 Miller and Old Style. Trivia alternate Thursdays at 8 p.m. They have $15 large pizza and pitcher all day, every day. Little Frank's on 79th. Perfect Pitch Auto Repair at 108th and Kedzie does tune-ups, transmission, AC service, engine repair, tire repair, oil changes, and emission system repair. They're open Monday through Friday from 8 a.m. to 6 p.m., and they've done a great job for me. Perfect Pitch Auto Repair at 108th and Kedzie. You've got to get to Amelia's Bar and Grill at 46th and Halsted. They're open for lunch and dinner daily. Lamote Cerdo, Portrero and Mar, Ceviche al Limon, Salmon al Carbone, new cocktail menu, margaritas, martinis, and sangria. Boy, it's time for sangria. Amelia's Bar and Grill, 46th and Halsted. We're back in the spotlight. It's time to talk White Sox bullpen. A guy entrusted into a slew of save opportunities, Ronald Belisario, has had his ups and downs. He was willing to talk, though, a little bit about himself and the team in general. And we got this little snippet with him here as we approach August. He's very positive, not only about his ability to be a late inning guy, but about this team's ability to be a contender. This guy has major league experience with good teams and as a closer, so you'd think he would be in the know about that. We're back talking White Sox, and we're talking about the bullpen of the White Sox. Tell us a little bit about, as we hit the month of August, how your team's shaping up, how you feel you guys are as being contenders in the American League.
Yeah, I mean, we've been doing pretty good. Like the bullpen, we're just getting better every day, and then I think we're gonna be pretty good this month, and hopefully we make to the playoffs.
Compared to other contenders you've been on, how does this team look, and what makes you think this team can play in October?
Oh yeah, I mean we had a pretty good team. All the guys here. I mean we have a nice team, so I mean we can do this.
That's okay. It's good that you're confident.
Yep.
But more specifically, with your pitching staff. The starters are going pretty deep into many games. It seems like it's the 7th, 8th, and 9th. They're always critical. What innings are you most comfortable in?
I mean, doesn't matter, you know, like, I can't choose 7, 8, 9, like, you know, like, as soon as I feel good, you know, like, it's gonna be fine. But yeah, I feel like good, like, anytime they put me in. I just get the ball and, you know, do my job.
Is the number one task throwing strike one to any better?
Yeah, like, you know, I just throw the ball there. I just let them hit it, you know.
Yeah.
Yeah, I don't.
Because sometimes it appears to me you're maybe a little cautious, trying to cut the corner on the outside, trying to get a little below the knee.
Yeah, you know, sometimes we're trying to make like a perfect pitch, you know, like that happens, that's normal. But I just throw the ball and let them hit it.
My advice: your breaking ball is so good, throw it at the guy and then let it break over the plate.
Oh, yeah.
Bust his knees.
Oh yeah. Yep.
This is a possibility.
Yeah.
All right, so when I see you do this, I'll tell my friends he's doing that because I told him.
Okay.
Okay?
All right.
Thank you.
All right, brother.
I eat on the pasta twice just.
Salerno's Restaurant and Pizzeria at Grand and Racine is the place to go before United Center Pavilion, Bulls, Hawks, Cubs, and Sox too. Dine in or carry out with great family recipes, including homemade pastas, steaks, seafood, a great fun bar area. Meet people. Have a tremendous time at Salerno's Restaurant and Pizzeria, Grand and Racine. You'll find a great variety of foods for you to enjoy at Salerno's.
Angela.
Perfect Pitch Auto Repair at 108th and Kedzie is great. Tune-ups, transmissions, AC service, engine repair, tire repair, oil changes. They're open Monday through Friday, 8 a.m. to 6 p.m. They do a great job for me, and they'll do a great job for you. They're quick, and they don't charge an arm and a leg. Perfect Pitch Auto Repair, 108th and Kedzie. You've got to get to Shelton Fireworks, the world's largest warehouse, off Interstate 94, exit 22B in Porter, Indiana. Row after row of the best fireworks anywhere, from the little ones to the grand finales that'll end your show. Birthdays, anniversaries, graduations, in addition to the 4th of July. Just get over there to Shelton Fireworks now. Then you can reload by the time summer comes. Shelton Fireworks, I-94, exit 22B in Portage. Reggie's is a great place with tons of music, interesting people and staff, great food and drink at 21st and State. And amongst the cool things they have, Benkowski Trivia. All shows are now Monday at 6 p.m. Reggie's, 21st and State, a fun place. Matt Anthony's Bar and Grill has great pizza, drinks, and more. A private party room available. My trivia game, Friday, August 1st, again the 15th and the 29th at 6 p.m. Easy to reach at 3350 West 47th Street. Matt Anthony's Bar and Grill, a great place. Come check it out. We're back on the spotlight. It's time to talk Paul Konerko, the longtime White Sox slugger who saw his first playoff action as a 24-year-old with the White Sox in the year 2000. Of course, was a key player in the 2005 race to the World Series title, and then was also important in the 2008 season where the White Sox played Tampa in the playoffs following a harrowing final week that we'll detail for you. But with all that experience under his belt, we asked PK how this team shapes up in comparison to the 2014 White Sox, and maybe if all that playoff experience should warrant more play down the stretch to get this team to the promised land, and one more playoff shot for the veteran. Is it the consistency of the bullpen that's going to make or break this team?
I mean, I wouldn't narrow it down to one thing. I don't see many really good teams without bullpens that throw well. But when you're talking about playoffs and all that, I mean, it's everything. I mean, you have to kind of be good at it all. And the bullpen's had some bumps lately. But they've also had a couple good ones. We just had a couple good ones over the weekend. So who's to say we're not, climbing in the right direction? And, that we look back a couple weeks from now and they're hot because of what they've done recently. They threw the ball. I know yesterday didn't go well, but that game got away early, not from the bullpen. this Friday and Saturday night they were lights out. So hopefully that continues, and a couple weeks from now we're talking about how hot they are.
Paul, as you correctly said, you guys still have some work to do to get into any kind of playoff chase, but are you thankful that it's not like last year in your final season, that you guys at least have a chance to potentially do something?
Yeah, I mean, no question that, I had a good idea that it wasn't going to be like last year. We couldn't try to be like last year. I don't think, even if we tried to come out and throw games. It just went so wrong last year. But I do, definitely from a selfish sense. I mean, we've kept in there enough to where you're thinking, well, never know here, and we're kind of still there. I'd like to see us get going a little more. But yeah, from a selfish standpoint, we've played competitive baseball, and anybody who's watched our team, we've had some games where we've been in control and we've lost. As a player on those teams, at least you were in them. It's different like last year when you're just getting killed all the time, and it's over before it starts. So yeah, I'm just hoping that it continues that way, and part of my job is to stay on guys to make sure that we are. 162 games is what we signed up for, and I want to make sure we get all of them in, because that's what I'm planning on doing. So I want everybody to kind of jump on board with that and see if we do that, it'll be not only better for the record, but their own careers and their own to play it all the way through. They'll get everything out of it.
Staying with the selfish theme, with your playoff experience, with these games increasingly crunch time oriented, what about you playing more in these last 2 months of the year?
I'm up for whatever. Whatever Robin asks, I'm there for. It's as simple as that. I try to stay as ready as I can for him, so I'm not a worry for him, or he's got to, be concerned about whether I'm ready to go or not. So it's really on him, and they call my number, I'll go out there as many times. I have nothing to save it for, so I might as well leave it all out there.
Yeah, is it ever a thing where you go up in a certain inning and say, hey, remember I'm available?
No, you don't do that. That's he knows that. I think by the way you work and the way when you're around people, you just know if they want to go. I think he knows that with players. So he's the manager. Mark Parent's the bench coach. Those guys know the moves they want to make and what fits, and they have a million reasons why they do it. So, you just be ready, and you're a player, and when it's time, they ask you to play, you play.
Well, I'll wrap up by saying, from the fans I talk to, they want to see as much as possible in August and September and maybe October.
Oh, we'll see. I hope so. I know the job I signed up for, so. If it stays like it has been, then I'm perfectly fine with that. I'm having fun doing it. Play a little bit here and there, help when I can with the other guys on the bench and inside the clubhouse. If something happens, I gotta get out there more, then I'll be glad to do that too. But it's just wherever it takes me, I'll be ready to go.
Thanks for watching. See you next week.
This week's show has been brought to you by the Lansing Floral Shop. Call for your flowers at 708-474-1212. Huck Finn, a great wide-ranging menu, along with donuts and ice cream. Open 24 hours at Archer and Damon, 67th and Pulaski, and 105th and Cicero. Imprint Graphics, leaders in booklet, perfect bound saddle stitch, very competitive pricing. Call 708-396-1010.